know with the flow, baby. What you really know? I got two flows. I got what you know, what you really wanna do, what you really wanna know. Uh, uh. When an if statement is inadvertently applied to an int value, it returns true or digit. Alright, let me stop. So what I'm doing right now, anyone is there watching, I have programming and problem solving with C++ comprehensive 6th edition pulled up on my Mac, so you can't see it sadly. But I am just going over some practice problems, some studying. Sadly, things I didn't do enough when I was in college. So I find myself always coming back to this. Kind of feels like a loop. Kind of feels like this is something I should be doing, but it feels like I shouldn't. You know, all this stuff. So right now, I'm just gonna practice. There's not much else I could do right now. You know, the least I could do was practice what I went to school for. You know. I'll still be doing acting on my own, you know, on my side, but I need some type of, not even structure. I started to realize that I don't need structure. You know, me trying to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, work out, then try to do some code, this same old monotonous thing is actually what I hate. And I keep trying to do that, and then when I fall short, it's like, oh no, it all falls apart. It's like, no, you're not meant to do everything the same thing all the time. You know, some days you'll do this, some days you do that, but as long as you're working towards something, that's what really matters, right? Because I remember those are one of the reasons why I hated school so much, was because I had to do the same thing over and over and over again. You know, some days I'll be coding, some days I'll, you know, it'll be more of myself just working out, maybe uploading an edited video of something that I enjoy. But what really does feel comfortable to me is YouTube. YouTube feels extremely comfortable to me. Whether it's uploading and recording me doing coding, whether it's me talking about life, working out, my acting journey that I will be pursuing, it feels great for me to. It feels great. It feels great for me. I just need to remind myself that this is what I want to do, and I need to keep on taking action towards these goals. You know, I want to be able to code. Yeah, I don't want to be in corporate America, but that doesn't mean I can't code. That doesn't mean I can't start my own application, my own app, my own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the things I have to remember. You know, yes, getting a job in tech will give me more experience. So that's why I need a little bit of more experience with coding. You know, this is why I'm going through this whole book right now. I'm going through this whole book line by line. Because when I realized when I was in school, man, classes were so draining because I didn't understand anything. And what I should have done was go home and just straight up study, look through that book detail by detail. And when I came back to class, everything would be a little bit clearer. But, man, I didn't do that. So I gotta make up somehow, you know. So right now, these are some extremely easy problems because, again, I am going through a book. So what you're gonna see me is just practicing, you know, actually understanding and getting my fundamentals better, which is like the syntax understanding. Because I remember for the longest, like, I could not type code like at all. So my screen may be blank a lot of the times because, again, you can't see it. It's gonna look like I'm doing nothing. But again, I have my laptop up to my right, and I'm looking at the book. And I'll be saying stuff out loud when I'm reading, because I like to read out loud. Define the term flow of control. So flow of control is essentially how you can determine, right, some data can get to, like, either an end user or like a certain state. So for example, if we have the number 1, right, and we want to test if it's a number or a string, right, we can put it through a flow of control. We want to be able to control where the output, we want to control what branches that data goes to, right? That is the flow of control. We want to control the stream of where the data goes. Okay, the values true or false are keywords in C++. True or false? Yes. The equals, greater, or operator sign C++ is written equals, greater. Yes? No. Right? Let me write it down real quick because my brain is telling me. So it's less than or equal and greater. You don't write greater and or equal. Yeah. So yeah, that's right. Why is that A less than B and A? Why is it that capital A less than capital B and lowercase a less than capital B are both true, but A less than capital B is false? I don't know. Why is it that capital A less than B and are both true? So it's because so capital A and capital B are assigned like, what's it? I can't say the words, ASCHII values, right? So I believe so A is 27 and then B is 26, right? Or it's 26 to 25, something like that. And then A, they also have their own correspondence. But A is less than B is false because on the ASCHII, how do you pronounce that? Is it L2? ASCII. So on the ASCII, like on the ASCII table, A is higher up than B, right? So let me put it through ChatGPT. I put it through ChatGPT, right? Y is alright. Yeah. So I was right. I couldn't give you the exact numbers, right? Even the numbers I was giving were wrong, but like the fundamental thing was that, right, A on the ASCII value on the ASCII value chart is higher. That's why it's false. If int1 has the value of 12, if int1 has the value of 12, int2 has the value of 18, and int3 has the value of 21, what is the result of each of the following Boolean instructions? Okay, so I'm gonna be writing this down again. You can't see what I'm doing. So if int1 has the value of 12, so int1 equals 12, integer 2 equals 8, integer 3 equals 21. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, what is the result of each of the following Boolean expressions? Okay, so we have int is less than int2 and int2 is less than int3. So let's see, int1 is less than int2. Well, that is false. int1 is not less than int2 and int2, well, that's just false. It's straight up false because of that. Now, int1 is less than 2 is less than 3, which is true, or int2 is less than 3. int2 is less than 3. My fault. int3 is less than 2, which is false. So it would produce true. B will produce true because one of them are obviously working, the other one isn't. Awesome. Oh, there's a lot more. Okay. So I'm glad I wrote those down. int 1 is less than integer 1 is less than integer 2 minus 6. Integer 2 minus 6 is 2. So that is false, because int 12 minus 12 is not less than 2. Int 2 less than or equal to int 1. Int 2 less than or equal to int 1 plus 5. So int 2 is 8. Is it less than or equal to? That is false. Or int 3 is greater than or equal to 21 is greater than or equal to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which is true. So it's D is going to produce true. Int 1, right? So this is a weird one, right? Like these exclamation points, I didn't even know could be used like this. So we have, let me just show you an example of it through ChatGPT. We have this, because I want to double check what this would actually be. What the? So, so what this is saying is 12 is less than 30, which is true, but now it's saying it's not. So see, what I'm confused if it's actually saying 12 is greater than 30, right? So if the exclamation is saying that it's actually 12 is greater than 30, then this is going to produce false. Now, if it's not that and it's doing, I think honestly, I don't know what else that would do. It should produce false. Alright. Alright, so yeah, it just makes it false. It automatically just makes it false. I didn't know you could do that. That's interesting. So it goes into they don't equal each other. So that's false and false. So it's gonna just make it true. Int 1 is greater than 25, which is false. It's gonna make that true. And int 2 is less than 17. Int 2 is 8. So yeah, it's gonna make it true. Cool. If string 1 has the value of minuscule, string 2 has the value of minimum, and string 3 has the value of miniature, what is the result of each of the following expressions? Okay. So this is going to compare the length of each string, I think, automatically, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So true. I'm not gonna. Oh, okay. Those are interesting. So string 1 is greater than string 2. True. And string 2 is greater than string 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So number B will be false. Minimum is longer. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes 10, 8, 9. So string 1 substring 0 to 4. So it's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be false, right? Because this is about whether they're the same. Oh, it's mini. So something 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they are that's gonna be true. So the string greater than maximum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's true. String 3. 0, 4 equals mini, which is true, or string 1 equals string 2. So that's going to be, it's going to produce true. String 3 length is greater than string 1 length. That is false. The whole thing's going to produce false. This is some weird ish at the end. String 1, substring 8 through 1. What does that do? Can you do that? So 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 1 is gonna do E and M. And then string. I don't think that's the same. Oh, it is E and M, so that should be true. And string left equals, and string left is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good. So, but that should equal it all out to false. What the? Well, that's just helping with the logic. I'm really bad with like looking at Boolean expressions or making my own. So it's definitely going to help me with.
Liberty Mutual.
Alright, shall look at some type. I'm not back in. Why won't the following expression result in a division by 0 error when sum in case has a value of 0? What? Why won't the following expression result in a division by 0 error when sum has a value of 0? Oh, the following. So it's not divided by 0, like what? 0 does not equal 0. Oh, 5 divided by something. Oh, it doesn't equal 0. So in the equation, it's saying that summing does not equal 0. So because we did that and it goes over left to right, it's reading that summing is not 0. Now I don't know what it's going to say now, but the Boolean operators have lower precedence than the arithmetic operators with the exception of the exclamation operator. What has the same precedence as unary or minus? Pretty sure it does. It's left to right. When enclosed, the logical expression in an if statement is parentheses only to make the code more readable. C++ does not require the parentheses, true or false. I don't think you need it. You don't need it. Does do if statements use oh, that's false. I swear you didn't at some point. Summon 77. So if summon less than or summon is, that would be 40. It's gonna be false, right? Because 77 minus 37 is 40. See how the data doesn't make sense. It doesn't. If it was less than or if it was less than or equal to 40, it would. But since it says less than 40, it doesn't work. What is the following you're saying do when the value is string? And I get it. I get right now. I'm not doing any crazy coding. I get. I'm doing. Is it the simple things that I need to practice because I didn't practice? You know. Because I went back. I was doing a little problem. And I was like, hold up. I need to get this. I'm just having one of the is the so string the length equals 3 1 2 3 true and string substring 0 1 which is just t equals t. The word may be the L string equals the what? The if statement is comparing the length to 3 and to see the substring if it starts with T. I don't again I'm like, these are really stupid questions, but again I think it's just trying to get me to be able to read how if statements and booleans work. That's all. Because they can get a little confusing. What does the following if statement do when the value of the float is 3.5? So find absolute value. I don't know why it's F. Float 1 is 3.5 minus 100. So that's 0.000. That's false. Alright. That's gonna be, or is it hard? No, yeah, it's gonna be 0 1.
UC
If statement is going to subtract 3.15 minus 3.14 and give us 0.01, the absolute value of, I don't know why it does that, but it's going to give us the absolute value of that. Is that an error? It's not. It's not gonna print any of that out. I don't get, that's just confusing. Why does the following if statement always output false regardless of the sum int? if it equals 0, we don't know what summon is. So we don't know if it equals 0. What output by the following code determine when score has the value of 85? If score is less than 50.4, so it's 85. Else if score is less than 5 notes, so very good. It's gonna print out. Very good. What is the following output? It's 85. Above average. This is a trick question because these are both the same question. What is the output by the following code 7 when score has the value of 85? It's going to do else if score is less than 90 above average. I don't get how these are even different, so this has to be a trick question. Now, what I do want to do is practice this with programming exercise. This is why I wish I had write a C++ program that computes a student's grade from an assignment as a percentage given the student's score and the total points. The final score should be rounded up to the nearest whole value using the ceil function and the math header file. I'm also going to start, like I've been doing this for like small problems, but I'm starting to realize I should just use VS Code and just upload to GitHub. Because when I was doing my internships, using GitHub was quite confusing. Not because it's really hard. It is like difficult if you don't know what you're doing, but it's because I don't have enough practice for GitHub. Like this whole time I'm thinking, oh my god, I need to use IDE. I don't have the IDE. I have Visual Code, which is slightly different than using this, of course. Visual Code, it's not correct, but it's like using a command. You can code with just the command. That is very possible. Like if you want to do that, no, it's gonna take way longer. But it would be really good practice. Like it would be really good practice just using the command line, making a program, and then it's using the command line is like using a text file. Like literally, it's like using a text file. Not primarily, because if you're using the command line, you're literally typing one line of code. What am I typing in? C. So you should also display the floating point result up to 5 decimals. The input to the program must come from a file containing a single line with the score and total separation by a space. In addition, you should print to the console excellent if the grade is greater than 90. Well done if the grade. Oh, so there's 2 program types. Okay. I can do this right here. So what we want right here is single line with the score and total separated by a space. So 80 space 100 is the total. I saw like 3 problems. I thought they were all 1, so that's why I was getting confused. The input to the program must come from a file containing a single line with a score. In addition, you will need. So what are some of the things? Let's get all this out the way. Right now, I'm writing on my paper some of the things we need. Right now, we have student score, which equals 80, and we have total score, which equals 90. Okay. And we know with this, we need to do include f string to the end. And what we need to do is open the file, right? But we need to also test it. So I need to remember how to. I don't remember on the top of my head how to open it, but I do actually. If I know I just had it in file. So it's not if, it's if string it's a little. I see now. So you issue in file and then open. Open is very simple. So again, I want to be able to do this and remember, which I believe I can definitely do now. And I need to return one just in case it fails. Okay. Now another thing I could do is I don't need to do this. I could just do if stream file and then input text. Right, those are two different ways, right? Which one's easier? I don't really know. It's probably more. It's most definitely preference. Extreme. Right, so let's see. So we have in score total. If string. If string. It's if string. Right. So now we do file. And with that, we can do file dot open. The file that we are opening is in file.txt, and just all right, and then what we have here is what we do is if I'm gonna go to the return one. And then with this, what we want to do, just to see if it works, is if I want to add something to the values file, but I want you to out. This is echo 0, echo 0. So, So for some reason, 0, 0. What if I do? So it's getting to it now. When I used other program, it worked perfectly fine. So I just want to go back, see why it's not working. So so I didn't correctly get the data. So in file, forgot about this. In file, store. So oh, I see. I just have, okay, so that's just a naming convention. So in file. It doesn't matter, but because it's in file, I do want to just keep it all. Alright, and that's if it's top and bottom. I want to make sure. Okay, so now we have that. We have everything that we need for the initial setup. We have our name. Alright, so now we want to do is what? Okay, so if its score is less than the score is less than 50 to do what is like, I feel like that would look the best for some reason. What the heck? Can't tell if it's supposed to be like that. if the score is greater than 70. 70. What is going on? Oh, some weird jump. So it says so that's what I do. Cause instead you did 70%. So I don't know if I'm supposed to keep it as concrete as possible. So score is about 70, so that's why it's percent good, but it should only put top like that. If it's greater than 80, and that fixes that. What did, let me see. They did some where they were just like, oh, I didn't pick up that else, if, and if. Okay, let me see. Because this is, let me see. Does it even have something for, let's do this. I want all the things to be facing the same way. I know that doesn't make a difference, but it's just, I just want to see what this does. That actually changes the structure. Because I've always been confused about what the purpose of. So if score this that's equal to total is 100. Oh, so if okay. So if I do an if statement, right, it's going to do each one. If I do else if, it helps me out, so it just does one of them. So score is 89.9. Score is greater than, but it's also because it's greater than 70, it's only doing that one. Right? So with this score for this one will be all of them. Since I did all if statements, they're all illegal, all the answers. So score is greater than 70. Alright, so here's the only problem right now. Right now it is printing out it's greater than 70, right? I know this is this is probably a very easy problem, but again, this is the type of stuff I'm struggling. It's what I need to figure out. And make me better. So I need to keep in mind. So if I go ahead, because I know I can use an and statement. I know that, but I feel like there's a way to do this. That's this lesson, but it doesn't want me to do that though. It doesn't want me to do that. It wants me to use a grader. So it might be good if it is greater than 7. Is it running? Let's see. So I guess it's not possible. Like, right, I'm trying to print out the right one. And where's this thing? So maybe that's what they were trying to have me. I guess it's cool. But I thought there was a way for me to do it out. So yeah, that's well done. So I must only want to download this. I could do. Probably email it to myself.